Hi guys, and welcome to Lab with Jojo. And today I'm just going to be going through some things to do with my life, reflecting on life, where I want to be, where I'd like to go, and just essentially so you guys can get to know me better, essentially. So, I was talking to my cousin earlier about, life and, how there's been like hurdles that we have to jump over and how we fall and how we've got back up, how we push forward. So we're just like thinking like, you've got your friendship group and you all want each other to do well. And I do, I do anyway. So want each other to do well. Want them to go, let's go on holiday, without thinking, it's too much money, or I can't afford it. I want all my friends to be successful. I want us to do well. And it's just, I just come off the phone to him actually. So I'm just thinking, let me do a vlog on this. Like, everybody's on their own journey. Sometimes you see friends who are like, for example, I've got friends who are like working for 3 years and they're already consultants, and you're thinking, where the hell am I going wrong? But, everybody's got their own path, and, I wouldn't say it's luck, because everybody say, oh, they're lucky, but, it's one of those where they must have worked hard to get in that position. So, it's one of those. So, I was just thinking like, okay, I get my CCENT, I get my CCNA, I apply for jobs with network engineer, I become a network engineer. Where do you want to go next? Is that the end of the journey? Okay, fair enough. You get your CCNP, you upskill yourself, you get better. But ideally for me, my end goal would be to maybe have a business, maybe around technology. So, so you can travel the world. I wanted to travel the world, see different things and, just enjoy life. We only have one shot at this. So, people always say, oh, I haven't got any money, but that's your problem. That's your fault if you haven't got any money. So, you can be born poor, but you'd have to die poor. So it's like, it's one of those ones where you just have to grind. People say, oh, I can't find a job. Try something else. Vlog, get yourself known. Go on LinkedIn, go on Twitter, message people. You just have to and never give up. So it's just like one of those, because I've got some friends that are like, oh, I can't be bothered doing this, or I can't be bothered. Well, that's your problem. You can't be bothered doing it. And for you to be successful at life, look at Network Chuck. He's been grinding. He started from help desk, grinded up this way all the way through to senior network engineer, from earning 6 figures, from now traveling the world and living life in his own terms, essentially. You've got Duan Lightfoot, he was in the army, he started an IT help desk, which is what I'm currently doing now, and now it's like a system engineer / networking engineer type thing. I think that's what, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So, people like them who are like willing to push forward and grind, which is something that, people I look up to, in fact, because, they're pushing me. I've got family around me who are pushing hard. My brother who's an engineer. My other brother who's an architect. I've my cousin who I spoke to on the phone. He's doing like data science. So everybody's like, pushing towards, just pushing towards greatness. And, I just thinking to myself, I have to grind. For example, I work on a rotated shift, so it could be 6:30, 2:10, 9:30, 4. But like when you finish work at 9:30, okay, 9:30 maybe you get home 5:30. You eat. You could probably go to the gym if I go to the gym. You could go to the gym. You could, what do you call it? You could come to the office or your room or a place that's quiet. Study to like 1 a.m, 2 a.m. Let's say you've got work at 9. I know you're sacrificing sleep, but you will always have to do that. You're just grinding to get your goals. But there's other alternatives, maybe on your dinner break or in your car, listen to podcasts. It's just, just ways that you can really, like Gary Vee. I listen to a lot of Gary Vee. I listen to Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher. I just listen to those guys, and, those are the guys who really push me and just never give up. It may look like I'm running on, but I hope you guys get the point. But see you guys later.